Good evening and welcome to. Oh my gosh, I just brain farted. Oh man. Good evening and welcome to the All-Star Racing Series. This is race number 7, and we're going to be at, let's pull up the format real fast, at Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to be racing the Xfinity cars. Qualifying is going to be 10 minutes. That's running right now. Feature is going to be 167 laps. It's going to be split up into 3 stages. First stage is going to be 42 laps, and then another 42 for the second, and then for the last stage, we're going to have an 83 lap run. Let's do a little bit of info about this series. Host is Travis Manning. Broadcasting is done by Death by Moose Media. If you're not following us now, please follow us later. And commentary is going to be done by me, Randall Alvarez, and also in the booth, I haven't adjusted my scene yet, but we have Zach Hillman. You want to say hi, Zach?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's hope we have a good night of racing, and yeah, we're ready to get it going here at Death by Moose TV.
All right, thanks for popping in here, man. We're giving Zach a trial run right now. Definitely looking for a second broadcaster in the booth, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Especially to have some feedback out there. You know, talking to myself is a lot of fun, but having some people that I can talk to makes it much more enjoyable.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I mean, you can only talk to yourself for so long. It's when you start answering yourself is when we...
Right before I start going crazy?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get pretty dizzy here in Texas, you know, so I think we're all going to be a little...
All right, man. Do you want to talk about Texas? Do you got any info for us about it?
Man, Texas is one of my favorite tracks. I spent a lot of time here racing around. Turn 2 though, tricky. If we got hot, we're going to see a lot of action coming out of turn 2 with how flat it gets so quick.
Now, you can see right there on his qualifying run, he kicked out his back end. As Derek said in chat, yeah, ASR, you know, the last race they did, they actually drove really clean. We did have a rough run, I would say, that was race number 4. Which was probably one of the worst I've seen, where they just, you know, guys were doing a roval, and it's a short track, and that just asks for trouble. And something that I've noticed in, you know, tracks that encourage a lot of drafting too and close driving, that also asks for a lot of trouble too. So like we saw from Core Racing Series last night, you know, you had a pack of pretty much 8 guys. It just hit the wall pretty hard. You have a pack of 8 guys that are pretty much, you know, nose to nose. And any false move, you know, running too hot, engine blowing out on you, running out of fuel, you really don't have reaction time to even call out to the person next to you, be like, hey dude, I'm going down, and or moving out of the way. You know, you're talking about milliseconds to get out of the way, and it really doesn't pay off sometimes. And so, you know, bad accidents can happen. And so hopefully on this one, it seems to be this is a 1.5 miles, right? I believe. Zach? I think I lost Zach there real fast. All right, well, I'll keep rolling with myself right now. Zach might have to take care of something. But yeah. So I believe let me look it up. I'm like semi curious. I'm pretty sure Texas is a 1.5 mile track. I am correct on that. It is 1.5 miles. Woohoo! Guesstimated the size on that one. Haha. All right, so yeah, back to talking about the track a little bit. So, you know, as you said, it comes out to a quick flat, which means these guys are going to have a hard time recovering from there. But with a 1.5 mile track, you're going to see, you know, a little bit of drafting. They're going to be able to spread out on each other. They're, you know, they're going to be trying to push each other too. But you're definitely not going to have, you know, where you have a 2.5 mile track where people are really going to rely on drafting, especially going around those corners and coming around those straights where they really can suck into each other and just stay with the pack. With a 1.5 miles, you're still going to be able to see some separation, and you should see some really good driving out there, especially when the pack splits up to maybe 2 or 3 people, or sorry, 2 to 3 packs. You're going to have like probably about 6, and 6, and then, you know, people in between trying to transfer. So it should be really good and some good action out there.
Yeah, no, and I have to apologize too. I lost internet there for a second there, but I'm back. But yeah, no, Texas is going to be it's a tricky track, man. It takes a lot of patience to run around here and to keep that car clean. And I mean, aero's definitely going to come into effect here for sure. But like you said, not as much as those big super speedways that these guys race on also.
Yeah. Now, I've noticed that the Xfinity cars do really well on actually managing their heat compared to the Cup cars. They seem to be, I would almost want to say easier to drive, if that's a bad term. But
I wouldn't say easier, but it's hard. It's getting closer and closer to how the A cars and the B cars they come together. That being the Cup Series, and it's a little bit of differences, but it feels like me personally, I love the Xfinity cars. They're fun.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to drive, and for me, not being inexperienced in one of those cars, it's easy to kind of pick up and to really, especially if you have someone that's kind of showing you the way, it allows you to really work on your driving style. You can follow behind someone. You're not as worried about what's going on your gauges as much as we saw last night with the Cup cars where they're overheating and they had their temps going down. And the Xfinity cars seem to be pretty. I would say pretty durable, or not durable, pretty fuel efficient compared to what the Cup cars are doing. But there is a power difference between those cars, so.
Oh yeah, major power difference. But if we can get some long runs, I mean, fuel will come into play here for sure, especially coming to the end of that last segment, 83 laps. I mean, that's a haul. That's pretty brutal. If you see 83 laps go, I mean, they'll go quick, but it's not easy being in that drive.
No, definitely it's not. Hey,
so I was curious.
Go ahead.
If you wanted to make any picks to who you think is gonna take this.
Oh man, give me a second. I gotta look at the roster. He changed his name in the race. Oh gosh, he needs to fix that. Sorry, I'm looking at the time screen right now. Give me a half second. I gotta make a quick adjustment. All right, so my top picks. Honestly, I would have to say with. Let's see who's in the running right now. One of my favorites to watch is actually Kevin Foster. I think he's got some good acceleration. He's got some good back and forth with people, and he seems to put himself in usually the right situation at the right time. So I'm excited to see what he can do. He's in 5th P right now with time. I think that's a good run for him, and it keeps him out of the danger zone a little bit, or hopefully. We'll see what happens. But I'd probably pick Kevin Foster or. Where's Terry Condas? Yeah, there we go. Terry Condas. He's always my go-to too. The one-handed wonder.
Yeah. No, it's funny you just picked like the two drivers that I was really going for there. I mean, now I gotta go somewhere else. Is my ringer in here? Is Carl in here?
Carl's in there. Yeah, Carl took P4.
All right. Well, that's gonna go my pick, Carl. But I've raced with all three of those guys, and Kevin Foster, man, he is one patient driver.
Yes.
I mean, I have never raced with somebody so patient in my entire life. He will sit back and just wait and wait and wait, and then out of nowhere, man, there's a thunderstorm brewing, and you're gonna see that car move straight up to the field.
He always catches me off guard. I'll be broadcasting and watching, like, going back and forth, and then I'll go back to the front pack, and he'll be up there. I'm like, where did he come from?
Exactly. Like
he just makes his move. You're like, oh, hey, look, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is crazy. He's very talented. I mean, there's a good group of talented guys in here. I mean, for those of you that don't have iRacing or are interested in getting iRacing, I mean, it is a lot of fun. It's a good community and everything, but these boys make it a lot easier than it looks.
Oh yeah, just from experience, especially setups do, depending on what you have for your setup and what you're working with, that makes a big difference too. But when it comes down to just straight racing, it's very, very detailed. There's you can make mistakes so easily out there, and it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Little type of movements, man. That car will be up on the wall quicker than you know.
No, it looks like you're going a little robotic there. I think you're probably having a little bit of drop of internet. Just wait for that to come back. All right, we're gridding up. Let's go ahead and switch over cameras and watch these guys up close. One second. You're losing some audio quality there. All right, go ahead and say something.
Yeah, I think we're coming back.
I believe so. All right, pace car's off. I went ahead and downsize your qualities, if that's okay. That should work it out. I don't think everyone can go dead, but we'll see what happens out there. Thanks for chiming in, Hydro. There we go. Give it a try now, Zach. All right, let's just go over the breakdown real fast. So we have, it looks like, iRacing hasn't updated me yet while they're doing the pacing, but let's go ahead and drop the bigger ticker. So in the front we have Parker in the number 48. Number 22, we're going to have, while this is updating, Derek Smith, and pace car's off. We're going to have the green flag. All right, green flag's out. Parker taking the inside line to number 22, Derek Smith, right above him. All right, let's go ahead and back out a little bit on these guys so we can see the whole picture. Right now, in the beginning stages, it's not too important. It's not too important of where exactly you're making all your moves. You really just want to kind of just hold up tight and just secure a position for yourself. You don't really want to push it. They have 42 laps to go, or 40 laps to go. That's plenty of time to really make your moves and look for a position after that. So I really wouldn't be pushing it too hard, but I definitely would be trying to just at least secure my position. Trying to hold the P4, hold the P5, and really like you see right here, number 4, Kevin Foster making a move. Good, easy move, not really pushing it too hard, but definitely just riding in there and not really like forcing an opening, but just looking for an opening and taking one when there's a chance.
Yeah, man, Kevin, patience.
Exactly.
You got 42 laps. You got 42 laps. Take your time. Let the race come to you. It's too early to get jitters. And just keep it clean race car, and you'll like it better.
Exactly.
These guys are keeping really good controls. You see some 2 wide action right there coming by.
Oh, looks like that number.
We got a little. That was close.
Austin almost getting clipped in the rear by number 31. That would be Brandon.
Yeah, man, tempers are starting to go. This is a nice little group we got. See if we can keep it together, guys. And we're 31.
Number 3 having a little bit of issues there. I think he's isolated on the high line.
Looks a little bit off the pace.
That's Austin Derbyshire. He's actually a pretty good driver, but it looks like he's having some issues with his car. I don't know if he's maybe coming into those turns too fast and he's having to really hit those brakes. But it looks like the number 994, that's a big number.
994. He's coming through, man. He's taking advantage of that.
Yeah, Jason sees that, and he's going to go ahead and exile the 31 on the high lane. Oh my gosh, is he going to make... That is gutsy. Sliding right down on that roval. Let's go ahead and jump in his cockpit real fast and see what's going on, because he's going to be making that move real soon. And here he goes.
I mean, these lap 6, they're getting dicey. Here he goes right past him now, though. I mean,
he's got to be careful because Austin might come down on him. But I think he's listening to his spotter. Let's see them as they come into the fast pass for turn 3. Oops, that's turn 1. My bad. We'll wait for him to come around the corner. All right, here we go. And you can see right there, Randy Post trying to make a move. Let's go over to Randy Post. Look, he's behind 2 guys right now. He's in the Bass Pro Shop. He was trying to push through on the number 42, which is Eric Heater, and the 95, which is Justin. Yeah, okay, I got those correct. Starting to work on my numbers and names.
When you run a lot of series, man, it gets a little tangled, you know. But we're lucky though. A lot of these guys they run the series. Yeah, Eric Heater, he's another one to watch out for too. Man.
Yeah, he's a really aggressive driver. Same thing with Malachi Drake. I think Malachi Drake's probably a more consistent driver than Eric Heater. He's, you know, in all the races I've seen him in the number 1, he's been always like P3, P1. He's up there racing with these guys. Eric Heater, I see move back and forth, but he definitely, you know, he's aggressive. He likes to make those moves and push up to the front. Looks like Heater's going to do it right now.
He gets in that groove. Yeah, I was just about to say, man, when he gets in that groove, he's a hard guy to keep behind you.
All right, let's check into the front pack. Parker, oh my gosh, with almost a 1-second lead on these guys.
Yeah, he's an animal. I don't know.
Parker's a new one to the series, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he is. And I haven't actually had the chance to race with him, but checking out and, you know, trying to keep up with these guys on Discord and everything, I hear him that he's with also.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really good group of guys here and good competition. I mean, and we're seeing some really good clean racing right now as they kind of get single filed out, maybe settle in right now, and you know, we'll see if we can hang in there with these 30 some laps to go.
Yes, they definitely straightened themselves out like we were talking about. Back to number 8, and then right behind we have Ryan Kendrick. You know, this is 11 laps. We haven't seen any issues. These guys seem to be driving really clean. They did make some rule changes to this series, so they do not have any fast repairs anymore. So these guys can't push the billet anymore. They can't go out there and drive like, you know, they got a new car in the garage. They're a lot heavier on penalties. So if you're going to make a stupid move, you better own up to it, because it's going to come down with the hard hammer.
You better pull it off. You better pull it off, or you know, it's going to bite you in the butt. And, you know, who that was checking up right there, coming up too, man. That's that car, I'm telling you. That car is so tricky when it just flattens out like that. It's really hard to keep that car straight. What track temps are you working into?
You know, I don't have any track temps right now. That's going to be with my new overlays. I'll have those pulled up. But they are running at noon, so I'm assuming it's going to be hot. Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's
And then once again, thanks for dropping in, Lewis. Good to have someone across the other pond to watch this. All right, looks like number 21, that's going to be Carl Handwerk. He's dropping back behind Derek Smith. Whoa, getting a little close to number 8. That would be Kevin. These guys are piling up a little bit.
Yeah, it's crazy. As we just said, they're getting comfortable, and now they want to get racing again. I like it, though.
Yeah, you know, as you can see as they come around these corners, you can see, door to door.
Door, right there, door to door.
Let's catch these guys flying past the fast camera out fast. Yeah, door to door. These guys, you know, more than 5 feet away from each other. Let's tune back in. Oh, looks like Carl's dropping back. Yeah, door to door racing's dangerous. You know, you're talking about cutting away your whoa.
Yeah, this is getting dicey right here, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel a bee's nest, a hornet's nest coming.
I'm going to go ahead and jump into number 95's car so we can watch what he's doing, since he's pretty much trying to make the push. It's between him, Carl on the 21, and then number 19, Ryan. And you can see right now, oh, wait, no, sorry, I thought a yellow came out. As you can see right now, he's looking for an opening. He's fishing around, and we have contact.
Yeah, we have contact.
A little bit of kissing there.
I was just about to say, he's pushing it really hard.
Yeah, and then you see Eric Keeter coming in hard too, just riding in behind the number 19. Does not want to give up any space.
Yeah, it just shows you, man, when you make a mistake out here, someone will jump.
And this is going to put, you're going to go box in Carl right now. That's a bad position to be in.
Yeah, very, very bad right now. But I mean, hats off. These guys are
real close.
This is some really good racing.
Yeah, let's catch that on the fast pass. That's definitely the path we want to stay with right now. Oh, number 95 pulling off.
Oh, we got 95. Did he hit the wall or something?
No, it didn't look like he hit the wall. If they hit the wall, they usually throw out a caution for that. I think he might have pushed his engine too hard. Yeah, let me write him down, and the moment we get a caution, I'll pull him in and talk to him if he's in chat. Yeah, I lost. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, caution. Is that a caution?
That is a caution. All right, let's go ahead and do the replay, do the caution report, and see what we can find out. And this is your caution report. All right, give me a second. I gotta find out who did what. All right, and we're back. This is what we're going to see real fast with this caution report. As you can see, number 95, I believe this is where the caution was thrown. Because I did not see anything else out there.
It looked like going into one, so they got up into the wall.
No, they stayed low.
No, they stayed low.
He comes in and it looks like he either touches someone. It's a real tough one. So you're going to see him coming around, and this is it right here. So 95 is going to come in real hard.
Wait, he drove it into
I don't know. This is the only thing I saw. And he's going to start dropping off. Just wait for it. And there's the dive. Boom, kiss. That's all I saw. Nothing else happened.
Oh,
maybe he had something else go on and then stepped away or something?
Yeah, because then this is where he drops down into the bottom section. Yeah, no, I really didn't see much out there. Well, that is your carnage report. Sorry, wasn't much carnage.
Right. No, not much carnage there.
Yeah, he's definitely going in for a pit. So
yeah, give these guys a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. Maybe slap 4 tires on there and let's get it going.
Yeah, that is an odd one. And it looks like everyone is still in the race, other than Jake Sylvia that didn't show, but is technically still registered. Everyone else is there. Yeah, I don't really know what happened. Fast Pass Cam is live. That is correct. All right, why don't we take this moment to have a little fun. So first caution of the day, lap 21. That is half of the first stage. I think that's pretty good. I'd like to go a whole stage without a caution, but shit happens out there. So let's take some bets. free T-shirt to whoever guesses the next caution within 2 laps. Go ahead and pick a lap, and if you're in the UK, I'll ship it out to you too. So don't be afraid to pick a lap. The next caution will be. Once again, this is just for the next caution. It will not be for the following caution. So you got to pick it and see what happens.
Do I get to make a choice there?
No.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the booth.
But I want a T-shirt. Stage caution count. He's playing the game smart right there. That is a smart man.
Well, now that you mentioned it, it does not count. You could have just guessed it, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, you probably would have got it.
You would have gotten a free T-shirt, but you had to throw it out there.
Oh man, that. I gotta take you to Vegas with me. That was good judge right there. Good judge. So yeah, now that we got them back doubled up though, we're about halfway through. So now things should probably get a little dicey up into those stage points.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, we got the one to go right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we're halfway through. Here goes the launch, number 48,
Yeah,
taking it away.
Right now. That 48 had a nice launch right there, almost looking like Kyle Busch. Right?
Yeah, he just ran for it.
Yeah, he kicked it in gear. He was waiting through that caution, like, let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I mean, he did drive right away from everybody, so we'll see if he can do it again here as they single out.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about the first pack. So as you can see right here, we have Parker, which is a new entrance. He's been leading the way for a lot of these races, at least the past 2 races. And then, looks like Derek Smith. We might have another caution. We just had him drop off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hold up.
No caution.
No caution. That most likely was probably a net code.
And look at Lewis's guess right there. Oh man.
Oh. Got you excited there, my bad, dude.
Yeah, right. Lewis is over there in the UK, like, yeah.
All right, lap 25. Let's see if a caution comes out on lap 25.
I got my fingers crossed for you.
So back to the front pack. So let's talk about him a little bit. So we have number 42, Eric Eater. Like I said, this guy is really aggressive. He does race with the front pack a lot. You rarely see him in the mid or back pack. And he likes to work his way up there. So, seeing up here in the front is pretty normal. Looks like number 8 might go ahead and... Ooh, there you got roll
close. Contact right there. We got... Yeah, nice. All right, these guys, yeah, they're keeping it really good under.
They have 1 foot on the gas and 1 foot on the brake, and they're tapping that real. They're calling it close.
Yeah, I'm kind of noticing Eric. He's driving it in there pretty deep, and it's giving him a little bit less momentum coming out of the corner. A lot of momentum also.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed with these guys. They like to, or at least some people like to drive it really deep and get aggressive with it when they come into these turns. And as you can see right now, he's definitely diving it in, and he's putting a lot more wear on his car that I don't think's really that needed.
Not this early, not with the stage coming up. I mean, with maybe 6-7 laps to go in the stage, man. Yeah, if you're that close looking at for you. That's when it's time to move. Is we got the 8 car.
And we got to pass. Making that move on the inside. Keeping Heater up high so he can't make that.
Clears him too.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if Heater's gonna. He might cross him over right here though. Let's see if that 8 can hold him down.
Yeah, he's gonna take that.
Turn. Trading positions here with 28.
Neck and neck around the corner.
These guys are wanting on stage points, and I mean stage points are important. That they can make or break it.
Exactly. Now, so you can see Eric going back to his similar driving style, diving in deep again, and then kind of just making aggressive, which gave the number 8 his chance to make that move. So they might start circling each other. It just comes down to who's. As you can see, 8 just tapped on his brake a little bit. And he's
And
dropping
he's got
off.
the
Oh,
994
94.
making the move on
Oh,
the 8th right
whoa.
now.
Getting real close.
Nice. Let's see if we can clear him going down into one.
He's going to clear him, but that should give the 8 the momentum he needs to hug in on the inside. Yeah, they just danced around each other. And there he goes, gunning it past him.
That's not. I mean, don't let Carl, don't let him fool you though. They'll be trading for a minute. Carl gets in the groove, then it's hard to
that's
stop.
not Carl. The 9. Are you talking about the 8 or the?
Oh, so yeah, no, I thought that was Carl.
No, Carl's in the number. I just lost him. 1 second. He changed his name, and so it's messing me up because I'm looking for. Oh, Carl's in the number 21, and he's in 17P right now.
Gotcha.
So yeah, as you can see, the 94, that's going to be, or sorry, 994, it's going to be Jason Autumn. And then we have next to him, we have Kevin, sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. So we're just going to go off the cuff with Kevin right now in the number 8. And these guys are going back and forth. We'll just call him Kevin G. That works. So Kevin G taking that high line, and then 94 or 994 looking for that inside push and still not able to fully complete it. 8 just got enough of a drop to keep up the speed. And these guys are still going to go neck and neck around the corner, and they're probably going to keep it clean and dance around each other for a little bit.
This is going to be some good tire management right here is going to be coming into play. Whoever's trying to see that car fall back really quick.
Oh yeah. We just saw him passing over on his left side. We'll go back to him real fast. Yeah, and he scrubbed off some speed there.
Yeah. But, yeah, he's coming right back.
And I think Kevin's going to go ahead and let him have it, and he's going to hug him real tight. Try and get a little bit of side draft on him. Wash that air over.
Yeah, turn 4, man. It gets skinny.
Yeah.
This is an odd
whoa,
mile and a half.
And there you go, Kevin making a dive with a lot of speed, but then getting a little scared there, tapping on those brakes.
Yeah, man, you don't want to hit the apron here. If you hit the apron here, you might as well start up the.
Yeah, you're gonna take out the whole track. And there we go, 94 or 994 making that run, and he's gone.
Yeah, he's starting to pull away now, and
he's gone. Wait, can they catch him?
Keep that thing down there.
I think he made his move.
Kyle Larson line. I wonder if the other line is going to come into play as these tires get worn out. If they're going to start maybe moving around the track a little bit. You see everybody kind of hugging the bottom.
Yeah, and you can see it wearing in right now too.
Oh yeah, I mean it's getting rubbered in real good.
All right, let's go ahead and go back to the front pack and just take a look, go through the track. So once again, Parker making a run for it, and then right behind him, Eric Heater trying to reel him in, but to no avail. That is he's holding a steady, almost 1 second lead. And then we have the 994 Jason making the run in the Mountain Dew. This guy's jacked up on Mountain Dew right now, and he's coming at Heater.
He's going for Heater like he's Chip.
Yes, that is definitely what's going on right now. All right, let's keep traveling down the path.
Shake and bake.
Oh, number 8. Looks like he lost it there on the inside. Good recovery, though. No caution. Good recovery. Let's keep up with the pack.
See how much damage he's going to have on that car.
I don't think he won't have any damage. He looked like he might have just had his back end lose out on him, and he didn't hit the wall. He caught himself right before it. All right, and this is P8 right now, watching Jonathan Platt 33.
That wreck just stacked up people too, so we're going to have some good race.
Oh yeah.
With the end of the stage coming, these boys are they're.
All right, just gonna keep working back on the pack real fast so we can just see what's going on. All right, let's go to the front.
Coming on with 3 laps to go on the stage right now, so It looks like 48's going to kind of have this one, the stage in the bag. I mean, great, stays his line, keep doing what he's doing, man. He's going to have this stage.
Yeah, we're looking at he's gaining speed.
That's insane. He's
gaining time, not speed. He's probably going the same, but he's definitely getting time.
What was that? What was that? That was in Days of Thunder. I'm not going faster. Everyone else is just going.
Everyone else is going slower. Yeah. So 2 laps to go. I'm pretty sure he has in the bag, unless he makes a mistake. Which, looking at his lines right now, this is really smooth. It's buttery smooth.
He's an animal.
Yeah, I'm upset. You can after we do this fast pass, I'll switch back over and look at Parker. But these guys are really spread out right now. So as Parker comes into this next turn, watch how easily he glides into the corner.
Yeah, he's taking that really high entry and just, right down to the bottom, right there in the center of the corner, and then easy, right, smooth back out. He's an animal.
You can hear his engine and his tires, and this guy is just taking it nice and smooth. There's not much screeching coming from his tires, so he's not putting a lot of wear on them. He's keeping it nice in the pocket. Yeah, this guy's on the Sunday drive, like I said. This guy's, he's going, he's on a commute right now. He's just chilling. This is, coming up to the end of stage 1. Here we go. Let's see if he can take it. I'm a little worried. It's getting a little dicey out there.
I'm biting my nails right now.
Oh, look at that.
Oh no. Oh, caution.
And caution's out.
There it is, yeah. There. Is that before the stage?
We are going to have a carnage report. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and back that up. Carnage report.
Hey.
Give me 1 second. I'll have you back, Zach. All right, and you're back. Looks like I was incorrect about that. That was the actual caution for the end of the
stage caution.
That is
I
correct.
figured that they threw it a little bit before the. But yeah, no, what a good stage. I mean, we had some nice dicey action in the beginning there, and once they single file out and get comfortable, I mean, that's when you just take care of your race car, to that last stage, and just keep going at it, man. But this 48, he's looking so strong. It's going to be tough for these guys to keep up.
Yeah, and this is where I'd be pulling everyone aside on my team and talking to them, and be like, hey guys, we need to kill this guy, and by kill I mean we need to make sure he's we're racing in packs against him, because solo racing against number 48 is not going to pay off at all.
And it looks like he still in the lead there.
No, he is not. Looks like
he lost the race.
Willie. I believe Willie just pulled away with that quick pit.
I mean, I'm not sure. We might have had somebody take 2, but I would doubt they'd take 2. That was a pretty long run there at the end. I mean, I hope everybody took 4 before these next 42 laps. I mean, if you're rolling the dice, roll them.
You saying the number 8 is the one that caused that Hydra? What are you saying about the number 8?
Oh, the 8 from when he spun. Let's see if he's got any damage on.
Oh yeah. We'll let's go ahead and jump on over him real fast. I don't see any. Let's give him a full once around. Looks like he's got a clean front, and he's got a clean rear.
Yeah. So they want to keep it good.
He kept it alive. I called it. All right, guys. This is.
And there he is in the front there.
I was incorrect. Willie did not take it. Looks like Willie went in for a pit.
Yeah. He's either they shouldn't have lap traffic. No, there's no lap.
No.
From that first caution, maybe somebody went a lap down and they stayed out.
Ryan, number 19, is a lap down. or sorry, 2 laps down, and then number 96 is Dick, and he is 3 laps down.
All right, where's my boy Kevin at? Where's he at? Kevin
Foster, P4,
chill,
coming out of
P4.
nowhere again.
See, coming out of nowhere.
I don't know how he just, because I believe he was in like P10, P11, and yeah, boom, P4. Surprise! Hey, I'm here, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
He's like, hey, 48, I gave you a chance to race in the front. I'm coming for you now.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope somebody can catch down this 48. I mean, he's driving away. We need to get him through technical.
Yeah. He is definitely probably running one of those big bore carburetors where they they have it downsized and they pull the little slat off to the side and oh, look at that, all that air comes in now.
Yeah, all that air, the bead pillars misshapen and all that stuff. We're watching you, 48.
Oh, who knew it just brakes in the perfect spot?
Yeah, right. Oh, oops! I hit the wall as I was celebrating my victory. Now you guys can't see what.
Or I believe someone actually had an automated fin to adjust their downforce for one race.
Yeah, right.
That's
well, it's a good thing you can't cheat in iRacing, so it keeps you honest here. No cheating.
Actually, we talked about that in our podcast about cheating, and there actually are some cheats people can do. But
what?
Yes, I didn't know that either. And we'll get back to that next caution. So let's go to the green.
That 48 coming off like Kyle Busch again, man. He gets such a good jump, but the 994 stuck with him better. He stuck with him better on that.
He did. And I think Jason's going to stick with him. Jason, wanted to be up in that front pack. There he goes again. Look at him. He's already just putting time on him.
Yeah,
what is this?
Pulling right away. This is a Sunday drive on a Monday night. He is dialed right now.
We have a ringer, my friend.
We gotta remember this name. It keeps it up like this. That's some skill. You might see him.
Yeah, you might see him in the official professional, or at least in the official racing, or maybe some of the peak antifreeze or something like that. Kevin dropping behind there. I think he just got a little close. Want to tap on the brake and get behind him. Don't want to cause a caution.
Mr. Patience. He's gonna hold it right there. He's gonna try to keep as much track position as he can. But I mean, like you said, he was at the back. He's 15th when we last checked out. Now he's up.
Yeah, he's up P5 now. Looks like we're having Andrew Gruner. He's dropping off a little bit. Eric Heater launching it again. Eric Heater and Malachi Drake are probably going to battle it out. So let's go ahead and watch this. Knowing both these guys will probably not give up position so easily.
Yeah, no, not Eric Heater, and these guys, they're both, I've been watching pretty aggressive, and Eric's dropping to them right there, and you might clear him coming out of two, but that one car looks pretty strong.
Yeah, and you're gonna see the one swinging on the inside again. Let's go ahead and get him on the wrong side. Whoopsies. Let's get him on the fast pass, and you'll see right here, Malachi's gonna cut in on the inside on number 2, and we're gonna maintain that speed all the way through.
Yeah, Hydros.
Looks like Heater's going to be able to pull away.
Give him the check. He says give him the checkered already.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
It's not over until it's over.
I don't wave that flag until the fat lady sings. This isn't over yet. We're not lighting cigars yet. All right, Heater making the moves. Look at him go. Now he's being extremely aggressive. We are only a couple laps into the second stage, and coming up high into the 22.
Pushing up right there.
Woo.
Kept it under control there. Hat off to you.
Now, I would be a little careful. I believe Derek Smith has had some netcode issues. At least the prior race, and then this race he dropped off again. I'm pretty sure they maybe gave him a verbal warning about it. But Heater, driving really close to Derek, I'd be careful with that. That's definitely something I'd worry about.
There's nothing that will make you more mad at iRacing than net.
Exactly, and it's a tough thing to really put blame on, but sometimes you just got to be careful, especially if someone that might have bad internet or might netcode a little bit. You want to drive safe around them. You don't want to push hard because they netcode, you slip into them, and boom, you guys are both out of the race.
Yeah, I call netcode just that arrow. You know, they talk about it on the super speedways where, you know, just getting up close to somebody and everything can make that car wheel call it. You know, like maybe iRacing did it on purpose. It's just every once in a while you get that, you know, that little bit of
And here we go, Heater making the move. Jumping to the inside, going neck and neck with Derek. Can he finish the turn? He's going to get close to that wall. And Derek should have a good pass coming up right here.
He got him cleared. If he can, he's going to hold it in front.
Malachi.
Stack.
Trying to stack into that inside. Heater doing a good block. Not, you know, diving too deep to scrub off speed, but definitely keeping it enough so he can't pass him.
What you'll see is Eric drives it in, man, and then that 22, he's just going to catch it right back up because, you know, Eric's got to he's getting in the gas way later.
And there we go. We have a netcode, number 45.
That's Andrew right there.
Luckily, it was just a quick pass. Once again, Heater, whoa, 22 coming up to that wall. 45, looks like he's getting a little squirrely there. Might have lost his wheel a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like 22 might have skimmed the wall and then jumped down real quick.
I think he came up and touched that wall.
Yeah, I think I see a little bit of damage up there in that right.
Now, I'm going to go and jump to the front pack. Let's go ahead and tune in because we have something that I think is astounding right now. Jason, the 994, is catching up to 48. He's catching up to Parker. Look at him go.
Jason Odom is a sleeper. Watch out for it. I've raced with Jason. Jason races in the other league that I run, and he was the ringer in our league. Jason Odom is a good driver, man. So
yeah, you know,
he's gonna give him some competition.
I haven't seen him up there in the prior races, but I have seen him be in front pack and then drop off a little bit due to I'd say unfortunate circumstances of, you know, there being caution, getting caught up. But yeah, he is throwing out some amazing times right now. He's definitely closing in.
He's in a good spot.
Yeah, and
learning.
That's all you need to do. That's
Stick behind. He's letting off the gas, man. Because when you're racing like that and you get up close behind somebody, you're giving away your secrets. You know, and when the 48 was pulled away, he had it. You get somebody up behind him, and you're gonna figure it out and see what he's doing and try to match that line. And
yeah,
that's when we're gonna have somebody racing.
And then what if Jason's smart enough to do it? What he's gonna then want to do is just chill to the last, you know, last 4 laps. You know you can't make a move and then just take them.
We're gonna say have yourself a Foster and just chill. just chill.
Just crack a few beer. Just hang out. It's okay. Let's go back to the action. Let's see where Eric's at. Eric making a move on Malachi, cutting on Malachi. Wow, talk about perfect timing. Now Malachi, if he wants to stay in the pack, he's probably going to have to cut in on the inside right now.
He's not going to do it. I think Malachi's going to play a little bit smart right now. You know, he knows that there's going to be a longer stage coming up to this.
Yeah.
You know, he knows that he's going to kind of battle it around the same, you know, top 5, top 6. You know, so if he's doing what I think he's doing, he's just playing it chill right now. And just, you know, we're going to wait for that 83 lap, and then I'm going to make my move.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. All right, coming around the corner into the fast pass into turn 3 and 4. As you can see, we have a little of action there with Carl. We're going to go ahead and jump to that. Carl handwork making his move on the number 46, but I think the 46 and him are going to be dancing around right now. Whoa, a little bit of touching on the inside. And
Carl will put that car in some weird places.
Yeah, but he seems to find speed where no one else does.
Yeah.
And these guys are getting hairy close.
That's my pick. It's Carl. Dude, come on, buddy. Carl's got to get up there.
That's one thing that always scares me about Carl is he's real comfortable driving the real.
They touched.
Oh gosh, can he recover? 22. Oh, no, take it to the high wall. Oh, it turns up. Oh gosh. Oh, and the caution's out.
Oh my good.
Oh.
Let's
we're gonna go and do the caution or the carnage report. Finally, some carnage.
Carnage.
All right, we have the carnage report.
Man, good thing we have a catch fin.
Yeah. Talk about perfect timing. All right, let's go ahead and do this from a front chase. I think that will probably give us the best view of what's going on. All right, and we are, here we go. Comes down, touches him, and tries to recover. Oh, and they clip. And he's rolling.
Rolling down the back stretches. Who was that just missed that? We need to take an onboard trip with the 22 through that little carnival ride right there.
Missed him right there. The roll with him.
Yeah, I mean, he just missed him.
All right, let's go ahead and back that up and ride with the 22. I don't think the 22 went rolling. You're talking about the one that slipped past him?
No, the 22, the one that was rolling.
Okay.
Or the one that slipped past him.
We'll go with the 22. We'll go for the roll. And here we go. You can see him lining up. Let's see if we get a better view of what's going on. So the 46 passes. Now, 46 kind of adjusts. 22 is still trying to find his line. He's trying to pick it out. And Carl coming down. I want to see if the 46 slips up. Yeah. Oh, nope. It's coming on the next turn.
Yep.
Here we go. Here's the straight that or the turn that happens on. No, I'd probably put the blame on Carl on that one.
Yeah, Carl kind of pushed up a little bit.
Yeah, Carl dropped in on him. And we're rolling, we're rolling.
Now we are.
And we're done.
I want to know who that was that just missed the 22 right now.
We'll have to ask about that. All right, that was your Carnage report. Let's go back to the live scene and see what's going on with everyone else. All right, while the caution is getting ready to wear off, I'm going to step out for a quick second. Zach, this is all you.
Oh boy, way to throw me out to the wolves there. I got this. So we got some excitement here going on at the All-Star Racing here in Texas. We are on 64. We got roughly, I can't math right now, 20-something laps to go in the rest of the stage. We're gonna see if this 48 can keep this ride going strong and stay out there in the front. But it looks like Jason Odom has taken first place, so we're gonna see if Jason Odom can actually keep it out.
All right, and I'm back.
Welcome back.
That is a jab from Hydra over there. Don't have to worry about the 22. That is a low blow.
A low blow. I was gonna say welcome back. You missed a lot of eye paint.
What happened?
All of the eye pacing.
Eye pacing is really fun actually.
It is. If you can sign up for some eye paint.
That's probably one of my favorite and most competitive sports and esports is eye pacing. I'm actually really good at it. I can get real close to someone and not have an issue.
I can scrub my tires and keep it off the wall.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking about some real competitive driving there. Right now they're doing about 34 to 40 miles an hour coming around the corner. You can see the 48 taking that
side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, no. We have Jason Odom in the lead right now.
Yeah,
we're
Jason Odom's in the lead. And he launches it.
And there he goes. And he got a great launch right there. He said, I'm not waiting.
Yeah. Catch me if you can, 48.
Yeah, you're going to have to catch me now, 48. And he's having a little bit of trouble getting this in. 48 can't get this to the bottom. He's going to have a little bit of traffic to play with. And Jason Odom's going to take it.
Yeah, and it looks like he's got the 31 next to him, which is Brandon. Brandon's been kind of a sleeper too. He was in I believe P5 up in the front pack for a little bit, and he's definitely coming back. So I'd have my eye on him.
Eric Heater getting loose right there a little bit. He's trying to push.
I don't mean to say anything mean, but I think he's racing out of his league right now, trying to keep up with those front guys.
A little bit. I think he's just overdriving the car right now. I think he's trying to push it too hard, you know, and I think that's what's kind of killing him. But I mean, as we're saying, he's back there.
That is what I meant to say, is not racing out of his league, but his racing style isn't what's going to help him catch up right now, especially not to, I'd say, Jason Odom or the 48. He's probably going to catch up to the 31, which looks like he got dropped off by the 48. And you can see right now, Kevin Foster reeling in the heater, getting ready.
Da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da. Da-da. That's Kevin Foster. He's going to start making his move right now. I mean, you're going to see some Kevin Foster driving right here. He wants to get these stage points. I know.
You know, let's go ahead.
Especially after the last race that he was in.
Yeah, let's sit in the cockpit and watch this. So you can see him just lining it up, taking it nice and easy. He's not going too crazy out there.
Hugging that white line.
Yeah, just trying to grab as much speed as possible, setting it up, and he's setting himself up for a pass right now. You see he's kind of just trying to get as close as he can. And I believe he's probably going to try and make it on T1. And he might try and do a double jump.
He might.
He's riding the high.
We're going to see Eric.
Eric swinging out hot, feeling the pressure from Foster behind him. And this is what Foster does
Sandwich. Yeah.
He comes up
he will
behind
be
you
in your rear view and stay and wait for you to mess up.
Exactly. And he'll be there the whole time.
The whole time, just waiting.
Just breathing down your neck, and you're going, when will you leave? Leave me alone, Foster. Heater getting close to the 31, kissing him in the back.
Oh, man.
What is going on with these two?
This is not... Heater is... And
that's a little aggressive there.
I'm smelling a wreck coming.
Heater losing his back end right there. Did you see that?
He let off. Yeah, he had to let off.
Foster.
Kevin's going to take advantage of it, too.
I think Heater's going to drive him hard still. Heater's still driving really hard. He's driving a little dangerous out there.
There's always, you got to have
to looks like we have a little bit of close action right there. The 31 passing the 48.
And the 48 says, I'm just going to take care of my car.
Yeah. No need to worry. I'm in P3. That's plenty of points for me.
He was the winner from last week, wasn't he?
I believe so, yeah. I didn't broadcast that one. I was out on vacation, but I believe 48 did win last week. Now, they got about 10 laps to go. And you're probably going to see a lot of moves made in the last 5 laps. So these 10 laps are going to be setting him up, just trying to suck in, put some pressure, see if they can make the guy make a mistake. And then, good if he does, but if he doesn't, get ready for that lap 5 move.
And Jason Odom putting on a clinic right now with that jump. And
48 looks like he's having some issues. We just had a neck code with Heater. Heater dropped off too. 48 hitting that high wall. I do not know what's going on there.
Oh, man, Kevin.
Don't fight with him right now.
Right there. That was close.
And I think it looks like Kevin and number 48 are going to be going at it. Parker and Kevin are going to be going at it right now. Let's go ahead and stick with them.
No, Kevin. Yeah. This is the rare moments when you see Kevin like, all right, I'm gonna go to work.
You just see him coming around that low line, trying to just keep Parker out of it.
Yeah, Parker is really trying to get that side draft too. Like he's right there. They're door to door almost. It looks closer than still they're close.
And Parker makes the move and takes it.
Yeah, I was pretty sure Kevin was going to let him go. It's still too early for Kevin to really throw caution to the wind, just really.
It's only stage 2. A
lot of racing left.
You got a whole nother 83 laps after stage 2, so it's going to get nuts out there.
Yeah, no, look at Jason Odom took advantage of that start and is just driven away from the back.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
I think that's the biggest lead we've seen.
No. Parker had close to a 2-second lead before there was a caution.
Oh, okay. All right.
So back to the action between Parker and Foster right now. This is probably where we're going to see most of the action is for P4 and P5. And Foster doing what he can to, you know, just kind of learn Parker's strategy and then make those moves on him. And here you go. Oh, trying to take that inside and just tapping on that brake, getting a little too aggressive.
We got Andrew Gunther in the back right there, just chilling, just waiting for one of these guys to make a mistake. He said, "I'm gonna get both of you."
Yeah, he's waiting for that quick door and then just to slide through the center.
Yeah, and I mean he's gonna work Kevin Foster right here. You know, try to get him a little bit out of his comfort zone, and you know, try to work past him.
And you can see he's not getting close enough to really push him, but he's staying close enough to let him, you know, feel the pressure.
Yeah, he's rattling his cage a little bit, but I mean, this is some good racing right now. As we see the 48 man, Parker is just so strong.
And we have the number 31 losing out his back end right there. His rear end just kicked out.
No caution as he was off the track. So I mean, let him keep racing, boys.
Honestly, I think he might have been driving too hard, trying to duel with heater. And when you're going toe to toe with heater and you're both driving hard, someone's going to lose their back end. And
someone's going to lose it.
These guys are 20 laps in, or 20 plus laps in after their last caution. So you're talking about worn tires and a huge issue out there.
Yeah. And I mean, Parker looks so strong on the exits of these corners. And then we got Kevin really had a run on him right there.
Yeah, he's fishing for it, but I don't think he can find the fish.
He's trying to reel him in. He's got his line out there. Yeah, can't reel.
He's waiting, but we'll see him move. He's got 4 laps to go. He's gonna do it now. This is the time.
Do we have let me see. Let's crank it up. We need to have a crank it up.
Say that again?
We need to get a crank it up cam for the fast crank it up.
We'll talk about that later. All right, 3 laps to go. Foster, if he's going to make a move, now's the time to do it.
That's door-to-door action right there, battling for 7th, I believe.
I think you're correct. Number 14 and 45, Andrew Grittner dropping behind a little bit, and I believe the number 14 is Jeffrey Meyer. I've seen this guy up in the front pack quite often. He's another one of those good drivers that just likes to slide in there and just surprise you.
Yeah, he'll easily one of the people to fight their way through heavy traffic and keep it.
Yeah, he could definitely work his way through heavy traffic.
There's a lot of talent out here on this field.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Kevin's cockpit. I think this is, if he's going to make a move and secure it. Oh,
Losing
man,
position
the 95,
there.
Stealing it from him.
He had to check up the 48. Parker, looked like he checked up a little bit, and Kevin kind of got sandwiched.
And the 95 making another move, going for the jump. Is Kevin going to push him through, though? That's what we're going to see right now. Oh, Parker checked up on that wall.
Squirrely. Parker is like so close to that wall.
Parker's weakness might be close driving. Kevin, this is it. He's breathing down his neck. You can hear his back end kicking out and letting loose on him a little bit. And he's going to swing out wide. And caution should be out.
There it is. That is the end of the stage 2 with Jason Odom. Jason Odom taking the stage 2 win. Right?
With a close to 2-second lead on Eric Heater. Woo! That is tremendous.
So as we see, we have Eric Heater showing that sometimes aggressive driving works. If you can make it work, you can make it work. And I mean, he finds himself up there in P2, and he's been putting in a lot of work, moving from I think, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around in there. And I mean, made some moves to get up into good position here to start coming to the last stage.
Yeah, I'll give them to him. I'll
dicey driving,
credit where it's due.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now this is going to be a little more his style of driving is going to have to change because now the third stage is coming out. This is 83 laps. They don't have as much freedom to drive that aggressive and, you know, maybe not worry about their tires too much. If they start driving that aggressive and there's no cautions that come out, you're going to have a big problem roll out on these guys, and they need to really kind of get their head in the game and not try and rely on other people, you know, making mistakes.
Yeah, and I mean, right here too, this is key. Coming up to this last stage, coming down pit road, you need to hit your box right. Speed, don't make stupid penalties, keep that position, especially Jason Odom. He's probably, you know, feeling the pressure right now coming up here to pit.
Let's go ahead and follow Kevin Foster up since I believe he's in close to the front. Oh, no, Parker's close to the front. Let's give us a good eye on him.
Kevin missed his box right there a little bit too, as he had to back it up a little bit. That's cost so much time coming out.
Yep, and there we go, Odom.
Jason Odom coming to it right there, and Jason Odom will keep. Oh, yeah, the Parker is probably fixing some damage right now.
And that's important, especially after, you know, with a long run coming up. I'd lose some space just to make sure my car had, you know, the proper aero and proper tires to really keep it up.
A good move. He knows that it's going to be longer. You know, fix the race car, get four fresh rubbers on there, and, you know, come to this last long stage, and, you know, just patient. And I mean, we'll see Parker back up there in the top 5, top 3, you know, fairly soon.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's have another fun round of trying to get you guys a free t-shirt. So anyone watching right now, if you want to go ahead and pick a racehorse, who's going to finish in first place, throw it out there. I'll write you down. First person to call out a name gets that name, and then you guys have till the last lap to keep throwing them out there. This could be an upset. This could be, you know, an easy call. We'll see what happens. Number 31 is Brandon M.
Coming up to the one to go.
Yep.
I'm excited to see how the rest of this race plays out. I mean, we've had a lot of action so far. You know, but as much as I want to see action, we'll finish this race. So, I mean, single file, you know, keep it clean and everything, just settle in.
Yeah, definitely.
You got enough time to get dicey later in this race.
Yeah, no need to really push it. And just, you know, watch your tires. This comes the endurance port. Here comes the endurance portion, and this is really important for these guys. Is you know, learning how to do and race with an endurance mindset. All right, dropping back. Heater's up in the front. I don't think he should be doing that. Yep, there we go.
As long as Heater does not pass him before the stripe, he'd be okay.
He's getting close.
But yeah, Odom's going to try to settle in here and try to pull away again.
Oh yeah, And that's, you know, that's also a strategy for these guys. If you're P1, caution car's out and someone's ahead of you, just you can kind of let them hang and get them out of the race or get them flagged for that. So, you know, it's.
I think that's what we're trying to do there, and then, you know, realize, well, I got to go, or else I'm going to have this whole pack behind.
Exactly, and that's going to make it even worse for him.
We're going to see Eric come up here and maybe try to fight back from P2.
Yeah, let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit and take a look at the whole pack. Looks like we have some action between the 14 and 45. Kind of just keep going back.
Yeah, I figured that these guys would single out fairly quickly. You might see a little bit of, you know, side-by-side here and there as, you know, people are trying to battle for position, feel out who wants to push it a little bit more. Right now, I have this battle with myself every time I come into a moment. You know, I want to go, but I need to save. You know, you want to save tires, you want to save fuel, but it's so hard, you know, racing a car.
14 pushing it into Goodner. And he's losing his back end. There he goes, sending it in.
So we have so many cars right there, spinning right there from that checking out.
Terry Khan is being taken out with the group. All right, let's go ahead and get a better view on that carnage.
Tough break for Terry Condis, man. He was having such a good race.
He always has a hard run.
Chilling right there, and yeah, he has a magnet for.
Yeah, and it's real tough. All right, time for your carnage report. Let's go ahead and back it up a little bit and see what we can see. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and jump into. Yep, there we go. And pause it right there, and we are back. So changing angles a little bit. And we already know the 14 is going to stuff it into the 45.
And chain reaction from there, accordion effect.
Yeah, so he's going to dive down. The 45 is trying to get his tires back. Just wait for it. Here we go. This is where it happens. Well, it looks like there's a little bit of a netcode. Did you just see that?
Yeah, I was just about to say there was a little bit of netcode.
We had 2 turns. Let's back that up another 10 seconds. I want to see that one more time. Oh, we do.
Yeah, Terry Condis clipped him.
Terry clipping Foster. Oh man. That definitely was not the 45's fault. That was Terry just coming in too hot.
Well, I mean, he had that going on in front of him and checked up. You know, as Kevin was checking up, you know, Terry, he might have just reacted just a little bit too late.
They're trying to guess what was going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. These happen so quick.
And that was your carnage report. So everyone's in the pits right now. Yeah, like you're saying, that you know, they try to be reactive to the situation, and being reactive to the situation can cause an accident in itself. Hopefully no one was taken completely out of the race with that. Looks like they got lucky and they took it on the front stretch, so you know they're able to really just run it in the grass and recover.
Yeah, it looks like we have more fender. You know, there's not any big collisions with a wall or any other cars like that. You know, but those wrecks happen so quick, and it's hard to judge. Do I go high? Do I go low? You know, and you have to make those split-second decisions. You know, before a split second even happens.
Yeah, you gotta pretty much you gotta be proactive to a reactive situation, which is always tough.
Yeah, super tough. It's almost like you gotta be like Anakin Skywalker out there using the Force, you know, to kind of see these things happen before it even happens. You know, kind of threaten that hornet's nest and, you know, try to just guess. You know.
Just dropping the Star Wars references there. Sorry.
I had to do it, man. I was thinking of like Anakin Skywalker, you know, saying that, you know, he had to be, you know, thinking stuff ahead while he was popping.
Yeah, you know, definitely that does work. You got to feel your surroundings.
And I mean, when the more that you race with people and everything, you kind of know how everyone will drive, you know, and so you can kind of guess, but you know, you're not.
Oh yeah, no. And honestly, in any sport, the more you play against someone, the more you learn their patterns. And a smart a smart competitor will learn to realize that they show the same patterns too, and sometimes they need to, you know, throw a curveball.
Yeah, switch it up, and you know, show them something.
Yeah, give him a little southpaw.
Yeah, and I mean that's what I feel like Jason Odom did. You know, like everybody, he was that top three in the beginning of the race. They were kind of lost as Parker was pulling away, but behind him, and you know, and figured him out. And, you know, Jason was right there, and I mean, he took advantage of it.
Yeah. Looks like we might have lost Chase, number 46, Chase Scholda, on that last accident. He might have taken it up to the wall and dropped down and taken his car out. He's no longer in the race. He's only a couple laps behind.
Tough break for Chase, though. I mean,
yeah.
it's one of the things that happens with racing, man. It might not, the wreck might not be your fault, but you can easily find it.
And here we go, Heater doing it again, pushing Platt up the front. He likes to push that front driver.
He's ready to go. He's ready to get this thing done.
Yeah, he's definitely, I don't know if excited is the word to use or if he's just really aggressive, because that is some...
Where's Parker real quick, just to see where he's
Parker,
at?
He's on the back end of the right screen next to the number 1. We'll see him as we come around the pan real fast.
Okay,
so
yeah.
He's Parker's P7 right now.
Worked himself right back up there, so I mean, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to Parker. He's feeling it, and he's getting back into this race, and don't be surprised if he's back up there.
Yeah.
As you can kind of see a little bit of rubber, too, coming up into that second groove.
Maybe, yeah, I can see that. Oh, wait, and there we go. There's the launch.
And Jonathan Platt right there taking a big old launch off.
I think he just got him reeled in. Jason doing the same, not willing to give up those positions. Heater, whoa, going in for that swing.
Coming up to the...
Jason putting up the block and taking him to the wall, and they're gonna, and they're gone.
Oh,
that's gonna take out another set. Oh, Jesus! And there we go. And Foster getting clipped again.
No wrecking.
Gosh. Let's go ahead and do another carnage report. I'd be a little upset at Platt there. That is infuriating. Let's give me a second. All right, time for your carnage report. Let's roll this back. Only a couple seconds. That was real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into. I want to jump into Odom's vehicle because he definitely saw it. We'll see it from his front view. All right, here we go. So we're in Odom right now. Heat is up in front. Now you're gonna see Platt playing defense and just turns it. He just turns it
and just comes right up.
Yep. Let's see if we can get another angle.
And tempers are hot down here in Texas, guys.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of angry drivers and a lot of angry owners.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and just go back to live on that one. Oh, man. I don't know what to say about that. That was...
That was pretty bad. I mean, they were wrecking after the wreck. I mean, somebody came. I wasn't sure who that was, but somebody came flying in there and just drilled whoever right in the back.
Oh, that was yeah. Well, Kevin got clipped when.
Yeah, Kevin. I saw that. You know.
He tried taking the low line, and Heater was just sitting there. There's not much you can do.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go at all. And then when you're in the back of the pack and a wreck like that happens up front, it's really hard to work through that.
Parker is saying he avoided that wreck like it was the Black Plague. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real fast.
All right. Yeah, so you watch the 48 wreck avoid.
All right, I believe I just found it.
Yeah, see, he's already checking up almost.
And And I believe the accident happened right around this corner, so let's see what happens. Sorry, I had to roll it back quite a bit since we were already on the live run.
Should be going in right here.
Nope, that's
Yeah, checking out. Everybody's checking out.
This is the takeoff for before they take off for. I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to live. I'll try and highlight that later. Maybe I'll pull that video out. All right, and we're live. I added when it gets going, it doesn't give me the lap track on the top left, so I have to kind of guess the time frame of when it happens. So it can get a little rough out there when I'm looking for a timepiece.
I mean, trying to control cameras and everything else, you know. Oh, but it's
Yeah, I got that, Keith. That was a checkup. I was in the last caution. I rolled it back like 3 minutes. My bad. Yeah, I'll highlight that most likely after today. I'll be doing some edits, so I'll probably snap some videos from that.
So not much left to go in this race. Probably gonna see a little bit more action. I mean, they might keep it single file for a second or two.
Well,
but
we're definitely gonna have at least one more pit in there. So
yeah,
they have 65 laps to go. There's definitely time. They definitely need to throw a pit in there, at least around like lap 30 or 40 if they're really pushing it. 30, 45 is probably where these guys are going to try and go for that pit and time it. All right, getting ready for the pace car. Everyone's checking up.
Pace car's dipping off down there. They're getting ready to go green flag racing.
Jason with another clean launch.
Coming roaring down the turn. 3 wide.
Yeah, I saw that. I think that cleared out though. That was
cleared out pretty quick.
That was number 14 with oh, Parker making a move, coming around over on Malachi. Looks like Justin.
Looks like Jason. Is that Justin?
It's Justin and Jason. The Jays are going at it right now.
The Jays.
And Jason checking up on the inside, slipping past him.
Justin coming underneath.
You have that backwards, actually. Jason's on the low side. Justin's on the high side.
Jason, yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to split this around. 994 is J1, and J2 will be 95.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Exactly. It looks like a J2 coming in on the inside. J1 taking that high line. He's gonna just kind of keep it. Looks like he's able to maintain some speed. J1 or J2 is gonna go ahead and line in right behind him and just kind of like, okay, right, I get it. We got plenty of laps to go. I'll just match you for a little bit and think about making a pass later on.
That move, by the way.
All right, let's check up with Malachi and Parker.
And Parker back up there into the space that he's known, up there in the front of the...
Yeah, he's back in the front pack. Now let's go ahead and start running down the pack a little bit. We do have a little bit of time with these guys, so let's let's just check in on everyone and see how everyone's doing. Let's go back to the duel between Robbie Audi and I believe that is Terry Condas. Terry up in P7 now, having a hard time, and now he's got a chance to really push it. He's up there, and he's making a move.
Yeah, making a move right now.
He's trying to hold it. And there we
go. Can he only get it done?
He's going for the pass. Can he seal the deal?
Coming down the back stretch, and he's got it.
He's got it. And now he just needs to play a little bit of defense. not dive too deep to open himself on the high line, but yeah, just stay right in that sweet spot.
Dunk that right there in that sweet spot. Just about to. But I don't know, it looks like he's got a run coming down into turn 1 here, though. It looks like Terry's going to hold him off.
Yeah, it does, and there he is. That's the run you're talking about.
Yeah. Terry, he's driving it in just a little bit further than.
And back to the action with Terry and Robbie Keenley, my bad, the number 88. Let's go ahead and hit Keenley on his roll bar. Oh, and there we go. The roll bar camera finally worked. Sorry about that, guys. I've been trying to get this camera to stick, and it just doesn't want to stick sometimes. All right, we'll hit the gyro so you guys can see how the bank comes in on these guys.
You know, I was going to say that banking in Texas is.
And there he goes, making his move. Can he complete it? You can hear Terry on the right side. These guys are going to be checking up into that wall.
He's got it.
And there we go, making the run. Terry giving him the space. But Terry might be able to swing it back down on him again. Look at him come in on him.
Yeah. He's got this run coming up.
Yep.
Forward there, and he might have it if he could drop down to the low, but now he's blocking that low line. I mean, they're not wanting to give position.
Yeah, no, it's stage 3. No one wants to give position.
You don't want to lose a single thing. As we got Andrew, is that Andrew back there hunting?
Yeah, we have Andrew Gertner coming in behind. Oh wait, no, where? No, sorry, Andrew Gertner is actually a lap behind, so he is not in the running for with these guys.
Is he going to be our lucky dog if there's a caution?
I believe so. Terry using that to make a move. Andrew, and it looks like Robbie he's dropping back.
Yeah. Terry's pulling away from him now. Right?
Let's go ahead and check in on the front pack. Jason and Justin, the Jays.
They're still battling now, switching back and
trading back and forth. You can hear, it looks like J2, his engine's having a little bit of trouble. You kind of heard it stutter for a second. He might have just laid off the gas, not wanting to touch the brake.
Yeah, these guys could be saving fuel, though, too, to try a, there might be fuel strategy in there. You might be able to push it that many laps. Your tires are going to be so done.
Yeah, and also you need to remember, like, this is stage 3. This is a staring contest for these guys. Who's going to blink first? Who's going to pit first? What's going to happen?
I love that camera.
And the number 96, I believe, is... Oh, no, that's Dick. Dick is in P7 right now. Terry's in P6.
Yeah, Terry coming in strong right there. I mean, he was sitting back, just waiting, and he's taking advantage of it now. He might find himself up there in the top 5. Keep going.
Let's start working our way back the field a little bit. Let's take a look at everyone. Looks like we're going to have a rough run for the back of the pack. Looks like we have Willie and... I'm going to sneeze 1 second.
Yeah, no, we got Eric and Willie back there with damage from that last wreck, and those cars are just very underpowered right now. They're going to have trying to stick with them, and it might be there might be some lap traffic here pretty soon.
Yeah, and looks like Dick making the move. Terry probably going to try and pass him on the inside again.
Yeah, this is where that arrow will come into play. Like right where Terry is right now is like if you can on the front and the back stretch get up close enough to him, get a little bit of a run where you might be able to shoot it on the inside right before that corner and try and force your way into there. But it's a gutsy move.
Yeah, and looks like Terry was fishing for it on that first turn, coming on the second turn exit. Now Gertner is going to cause a problem for Dick up there. because Gertner is going to be running. Looks like he's running pretty fast, but you know when they're going to try and make that pass,
you got to give that position. You
exactly.
got to. You're a lap down. You got to give it up.
And it looks like he's not intentionally blocking, but him being there and taking that inside line really heavily is definitely throwing it out there, and that's getting real tough for Dick to make any forward momentum.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be helping him too, with being able to get a little bit of a draft. As you
just cutting the air in front of him,
a little bit away from Terry. Yeah, but I mean, Terry's still right there. I'm just spaced out.
Terry's close enough to just stay with him, so I wouldn't. They're it's kind of funny. They're like equally spaced. If we zoom out and we look at Dick, oh, where'd Andrew go?
Andrew's checking out.
Netcode there. As I was saying before, they were equally spaced, and it looks like 96 dropped off on the gas. I love that paint scheme, though. That is beautiful. Reminds me of like Days of Thunder. The 96s.
Oh, Dick, yeah.
That is a cool paint scheme. I love that neon yellow.
That's my favorite color, man.
All right, let's check in with Parker. See how he's doing up in the front. He's by himself. Jason also by himself. Looks like the Jays are spreading out with a 1 second in between everyone right now. The first top three looking at a 1 second, 1 second, and 1 second.
And those three cars, I mean, they're evenly matched because we've seen there, and he's taken a 1 second lead. We've seen Parker go out there and take a 1 second lead, and now we're seeing Justin do the same thing. So if there's a caution and those three are side by side, we're going to see some awesome racing between these.
Yeah, and what we see right now is we're 20 laps in since the last caution. Their tires are worn, so these guys are driving differently now. As you can see, that's when the field starts to really stretch out, because these guys don't have the grip to really drive hard. They drive hard, and their back end's going to kick out on them.
And we're going to see here if Andrew gets in the way and up and racing. I hope he gets out of the way right there.
No, he's not. He's going to. I'm a little, and see that right there? You can see his tires.
Yeah, and that's why, you get that draft and everything, and it gets you loose when you get sucked up behind somebody like that. It breaks.
Yeah, and he checked up high just to kind of save himself a little bit, but that's what kind of caused it, is his back end kicking out, and you can see it again.
Yeah,
hitting that high wall.
And Andrew's
off.
finally gonna let him go. Which gives Terry some time to catch back up right here.
And Terry's going to do that dive, and if he keeps it going, he might actually be able to pass him, but he's just going to suck in right behind him, and he's not going to go for that low pass.
Yeah, Terry's running a different line, it looks like, than he's taking that little higher approach and then dipping it down right there on the exit, which can give you a little bit more momentum.
On that exit of that turn, which I think is going to help him out.
It'll help you a lot more in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, that's too flat to really try to keep that momentum.
And you can see as we zoom out a little bit on the blimp, Terry kind of weaving a little bit back and forth, and you can see where the track is really rubbered in now.
Yeah, they got 2 lanes of racing here now, so I mean it's going to be sticky and tacky right there, and I'm pretty sure it's still pretty hot. So start getting more laps and laps on those tires, and those tires are wearing. These cars are going to be a handful to drive.
Yeah, and it's now coming down to that, who's gonna make the first move, who's gonna take the pit, who's gonna call it.
Yeah, we're getting close right now where you could go
we're
in
about
and get
5 laps away before you need to grab fresh tires.
Yeah, and you'd definitely be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel, so who knows, you might see. I think the one first point I said Justin. Yeah, Justin. I think Justin's going to dictate when we learn.
Yeah, and there we go, Justin making those moves. See, now that's one thing that's important for that P1 guy, is when you start lapping the track, is to be able to make that lap, to get past those people, even if they do give you, they don't want to open up, or they open up for you. That lap traffic, it's killer for anyone that can't make a pass.
Yeah, and if Justin can get past these guys, just as quick, we hope, as he's coming around these beating
J1 getting past
cars.
Heater.
Yeah, heater's got heavy damage, so I mean it's tough break for those guys. They were having a really good run
Back
at
and
it.
forth, yeah.
Just some bad luck. Just some bad.
Let's check back in with Terry. Looks like we have the number 96 pulling away from him. And it almost looks like his back end's given a little bit. You see that?
Yeah, the fall off here is crazy, and you know when these back tires go and that back end is wanting to slide.
And there we go, Paul Owen. It looks like he just dropped down. He was in the running at number, I believe he was P4, P5 up there, and he just dropped down 3P. Yeah, I think he just tried to recover himself from a mistake.
Yeah, and Paul Owens, I think being the youngest league at, I believe, 14, 15 years of age, and I mean, the kid can drive. He can drive.
Yeah, definitely. And there he goes, Dick running away with it. Let's check in with J1 right now. J1 making a pass by Willie, and J2 ahead of Kevin Foster right now. Peter running that top wall. Looks like Terry's still wanting to close that gap, but he just can't do it yet.
Yeah, so we see these guys just, singled out, single file.
And
just,
caution's out.
Oh, and caution's out, as I say. Single spinner, maybe?
Let me go ahead and back that up and take a look for that. Let's go over to the Carnage Report. Woohoo!
Carnage!
Carnage Report. I'm not seeing anything yet as I go through this.
I wonder if that's what brought out the caution.
Maybe. I don't know why that would, though. I'll let everyone see that what we just saw real fast. So we have a J1 right now. Or we're watching Parker, but
I think he was wanting to go to pit road and then just couldn't get it down to speed and said, well, I gotta go back.
Yeah. Would that throw out a caution though?
If he had traffic coming behind him, yes, because it would almost be like a slower car, in front, and it could call the caution. But I'm pretty sure they run additive cautions, so I don't think iRacing would have thrown that.
Yeah, I don't think iRacing would have thrown a caution for that. I did see number 96 lose his back end a little bit, but I don't see anyone dropping off. And everyone seems to be sucking up. I don't see anyone missing from the pack.
Well, what this just does is it just makes for, more exciting racing as we come down here to the end. Maybe it was a debris caution. It was a debris caution. There was a paper bag.
And that was your less than successful Carnage Report. And I think you might be correct on that. That might have been just a debris caution where, someone threw a beer can out there.
Yeah, those unruly fans here at Texas, drinking in that hot summer sun, brains are being fried as we speak right now.
Exactly.
Some stuff's going to wind up on the track. I think it was Texas that they had the squirrel on the track that they actually had to red flag it to try to... If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Texas. It was one of the tracks.
Squirrels are one of the dastardly creatures of the world. I hate them with a passion.
Could
when
you imagine?
Dude, the funniest thing. So I used to work at a paintball park when I was younger, and the squirrels used to eat the paintballs. And when they'd eat them, it was like them doing drugs. They'd go insane, and you'd see them running around in circles. It was like crack for them. So on the tournament field, we'd have like piles and piles of paintballs, and you'd see a squirrel just like pick one up, eat it, and then 10 minutes later, the thing's like running in circles, like just tripping out.
Can you imagine seeing a squirrel get hit by a race car at like 200 miles an hour?
That thing would be
Remember
vaporized.
when Randy Johnson hit that bird with that 98-mile-per-hour pitch? That's exactly what it would look like.
Yeah, it's gone, vaporized.
Yeah, it would just be you got a new paint scheme. It's blood red all over your front split. It'll buff out. It'll buff out.
It'll buff out. Oh man. Could you imagine seeing a pitch like that come at you? Just a poof. Like, that's not normal.
The ball just exploding through it so hard.
he just threw a ball that broke the sound barrier.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you need to look up Randy Johnson hitting a bird and just watch it. It is literally a 1 in a million like chance that this would ever happen, but it is.
It's nuts. All right, so this is probably what these guys wanted to see. They wanted to see a caution come out right within the pocket of them being able to drive it home, and this is it. You're talking about
stir it up
33 laps. This is perfect for them.
33 laps sounds like a lot, but when you're out on that track, 33 laps goes so quick. I mean, these guys are turning laps in 20 seconds, so it's flying right now.
And there we go, pile up 90 with 96, pushing into the 1.
And they kept it under control. That was a little hairy.
That was a little hairy for those guys. And there goes Heater. All right, coming into turn 3 and 4.
Yes, they look pretty well spread out. Not spread out, but at least see them.
They're running real tight. It looks like Jason's trying to make another one. The Jays are doing it again. Look at this. J2 and J1 making the run for it. And then we have right behind them Parker and Malachi. These guys working together in the monster machines. And they want to catch up. I'm seeing a little bit of cage roll from Parker there. Did you just see that?
Yeah,
when he got to the high line?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump into his gyro, and maybe we can catch him on the next turn. Yeah, his cage is rocking. Especially when he sucks up to that wall.
Yeah. Well, remember, he did tap that wall earlier in the race, so he might be battling that. But, I mean, I don't know if it's really causing anything because, I mean, he's still, like, the Jays are pulling away.
Yeah, the Jays are pulling away, but... Yeah, you see that fender damage in the top right, or in that right corner?
Yeah.
I think that's what's doing it, is he sucks up to the wall, and the wash off the wall is just kind of getting his cage starting to rock, which is, I'd say, pretty dangerous for him if he hasn't identified that.
Yeah, it'll make it scary going into those corners where, you just don't know if the car's going to...
That, or that's just part of the Supra's hood, but I definitely think that's damage. Because that Supra does have a very interesting hood design.
Very interesting. I can't wait to see these guys on the Super Speedway and how they line up with drafting and that.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun, but it's going to get real hairy out there.
It's super hairy. Because we got some action right here with the one and the teammates battling going.
Looks like
Andrew pulling off the track and
off there.
Those leaders. Yeah, they were coming quick, and I mean,
there's not much you can do.
The spotter told him. These teammates, man, they're going at it, and it's so hard battling with a teammate because like they run team points too in this league.
Yeah,
and,
I don't. I don't know if I'd be
If
battling
they-
as a teammate there. That seems a little counterproductive.
Oh!
Nope, Heater's not in the run.
They're trying to make it around a heater. That was trying to get around heater there. 48 was like, look, come on, I need you to check up a little bit, man. I need to get...
Yeah. Just please move.
Yeah, I mean, as much as you don't want to wreck your teammate, you're still racing for points as a single driver. But I
Yeah.
mean, team points are important. But these guys battling back and forth, I know the owner of that team.
Yeah, you can see, oh, Parker kissing that wall again. I think he just likes touching the wall. It lets him know he's alive.
Yeah.
He's just
like
pinching
that.
himself. Am I dreaming? Nope, I'm still here. And just look at the Jays dueling it out.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
Parker's getting so close to that wall, and yeah, and the Jays, they're just checking out.
I think Parker's having some aero trouble. That's got to be what the case is.
That nose is messing.
Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and check in the number 96. Let's look at his gyro and see if he's got the same hood. No, it is the hood. That is just the way the hood looks.
That's the hood.
Wow.
It's like a shark fin.
Yeah. Is that legal?
I mean, I would almost feel like that would create more drag.
I guess. And he's going for the pass. 96 cutting on the inside. Can he push past him? Can he do it? And it sounds like he's completing it. Let's go ahead and zoom out. And there he goes. Swinging through. And he's got some rear end damage, so it's definitely not a joy to draft behind him.
No, I think that he was the one that got drilled over the caution.
I think so too.
Yeah. The only way you could explain that much damage on the back of the cars, because I mean, no one's hit the wall really. It's just been, you know.
Well, we did have two people check up on each other pretty heavily.
Yeah.
And here goes Parker trying to catch up to the Jays, but I don't know if he can catch up to them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they got their discharge papers.
He's at almost at a second and a half distance, and you're talking about like just really, really having a hard time.
Yeah, and I mean, if you can't, tenths are so important, and 3/10. I mean, if you see right there on the screen, 3/10 is a lot of cars. It's a big gap.
Oh yeah, it's a huge gap.
But 3/10 can be shaved so quick.
Looks like Malachi was able to pull it back from 96. And they're back at it again. This is the duel.
And this is for position too.
Yeah. Oh, checking up high on him. He needs to be careful. He's looking a little goosey there.
Trying to make that high
Stepping
line
on
work,
the gas.
But once you get out of that groove and out of that rubber, man, that car gets loose, and you definitely want to stick Texas.
Yeah, and you saw Malachi just kind of let go off the gas. He didn't really brake. He didn't see too much movement from his body, but he definitely let off the gas to give himself a little more control.
Yeah, he might have, with that damage on the back, he might have a little bit more rear end downforce. His car's probably definitely tighter, which right now, these longer runs right now, or another, I said the tires are getting worn. And if your spoiler's sticking up a little bit more, you're going to have a little bit more downforce in the back.
Yeah, that might have been his plan all along.
It could be.
He's like, hey man, I need you to rear end me.
Rear end me, it'll make me faster.
We're going to have to adjust the spoiler by hand.
Yeah.
Once again, the Jays swinging by Parker, trying to close that gap, and the 96 Dick pushing for it. All right, 19 laps. Let's zoom out and see if we can get a bigger picture on these guys. Parker just not able to close that gap, and it looks like Dick is trying to
check it out.
Yeah, these guys are gone. Let's go ahead and look at the gap right there.
That's
2 second
that's
lead.
That's the closest battle I think we have on the track too right now.
No, I believe the closest battle is between. Oh yeah, you're right. That might be. Let's go ahead and watch it for a little bit and see if we can identify any other people out there that are really pushing for it.
I mean, we're coming down right now.
And there we go. I see a battle. I think this is what we're looking at. Oh nope, that's Eric Peter. He's out of the run. Let's go back to the front pack.
We got 18 laps to go here as they're coming down to the end, and I mean, Jason's got to make his move now. It's now or never. If you're not trying to make momentum, you're going to be finding yourself stuck where you are.
Yeah, and but he has to be careful because they did have 30 laps, or roughly a little more than 30 laps since that last caution. So these guys are on worn tires. They're fine on fuel, but
Worried about fuel.
Yeah.
But tired.
And if they did, he might have decided to top off to maybe get a little more extra weight on his vehicle so he can really stick it. But you never know what they decided out there to do. And I wish we had a pit crew we could talk to and kind of maybe get some information and see what decisions they decided to do. But the Jays are definitely, you can see that Jason is trying to catch up to him, but he's slowly losing ground on him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it looks like Justin is slowly just pulling away.
And then I'm eating my words as we speak.
Hundreds. Yeah,
Jason starts to catch up.
It's the announcer's jinx, man. The minute you say something's going, it just turns around on him.
Yeah, it just flips right around on him.
Yeah, these guys are coming in 153 laps in. You know that it's a long race. They're see the finish line. They see that there's some work left to do, and Jason is just sitting here, just like trying. There's nothing more out than just trying to drive as fast as he can.
Touch the wall!
Oh, and he hits
going
the wall.
loose.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Is trying to push that car without losing it, and there it is right there.
And he recovered that really well. And luckily it happened right on the back end of that straight where, you can touch the wall. And if you don't turn sideways, you don't have much to worry about in recovery.
Yeah, no, that was a great save as he almost clipped the wall again coming down 4 right there. He's getting tight. These cars are getting tight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to back it off to the blimp cam so we can get a better view of what's going on. But, yeah, it looks like that's what he wanted.
Big gap.
Yeah, that's it. That's going to secure it for G2.
Yeah, so now you got Justin up there, that's what I wanted to see in my rear view. I can just coast, breathe, and just hone in for these last couple laps.
He's probably got a big smile on his face.
Oh, yeah, grinning ear to ear right now.
Yeah, he's like,
got
this is it.
Thing. But hey, don't get too comfortable because anything can happen. There could be a caution right back up, and then we're going to have some fun action. But
could you imagine that right now?
With how spread out these guys are, I really don't see it happen.
Yeah, let's start looking at the. Oh, there we go.
Oh, as we just said it.
Oh, Parker getting clipped in the side by number 96.
No, he's around. There's a caution. The announcer's jinx.
And no, that is not an announcer's jinx. That is hard pushing. Let's go ahead and go to the carnage report for that and chime in and see what happened exactly.
Carnage report.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a bird's eye view on this one, and here we go. So you can see they're neck and neck right now, coming too wide around that corner, and it looks like his back end kind of clips on it. What?
Yeah, I think it's this corner coming up right here. I think I pushed up into him just a tad bit.
It looks like he's dropping down.
No,
they met each other.
Parker came down. Yeah,
they met each other. He pushed up. And
Parker just trying to keep it straight, but with those tires so worn, man, the minute that you get squirrely like that, it is hard to keep those cars under control. Smart by the top of the track, not pulling down in traffic and ruining the race for somebody else. So good job right there, Parker. Tough break net, but I'm sure you can get back up there. He's still got a little bit of time left here. But it's going to make for an interesting finish right now.
And that's going to be our carnage report. So back to
we got problems on pit road as they're getting squirrely bumping around.
Yeah.
Here. It's like
Dick checking up on the Jays right now.
They're going to go put 4 Jays on their feet right now, and they're going to get this. Can't believe I just said that. That was
how many Jays on the feet are they going to do?
Well, 4.
I'm
4 tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay's on their feet, so get like
4 Jordans, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
I get it. All right. And
yeah, Parker's fixing that damage. Oh, Parker's out.
Parker's out.
He's
oh,
gone.
He's upset.
Parker is gone.
That
he is very.
That I believe was a rage quit.
I believe so.
Parker, if you're still in chat, please chime in on that. That was an upset, but I do believe you guys met each other on that one. That was not caused by one single person. That was you guys both kind of making a mistake, coming up a little bit and coming down. So looks like you guys just met in the middle.
Yeah, it's a tough break, man. Because I mean, Parker looked like he was going to be the one to win it, but you know, like I said, anything.
Exactly.
And see, Hydra wanted to give him the checkered already. Tisk.
Calling it too soon, Hydro. All right, so we've actually had a total of
Is 5 cautions?
12 drivers drop off.
12 drivers.
Take that back. 8 drivers.
What, 5?
8 drivers dropped off.
8 drivers. Is this caution number 5?
You know what? I didn't keep count, but I believe you're close.
Yeah, I think I'm close. Not counting stages.
Correct. Which honestly isn't too bad.
No, not bad at all. And I mean, that's a lot of. I mean, some caution laps too there. So I mean, they're able to save some fuel and all that. But with that many cautions, you pittance, you know, fuel doesn't really come into play. But with I think the 5 laps to go here as they're coming to
that's so
2 to
frustrating.
go. 2 to go, 5 laps coming back to it. This is going to be a very, very, very interesting ending to this. So we might see a green-white checkered come playing out here.
Honestly, the guys that are out there right now, I don't think they'll cause one.
Yeah, no, I don't see it either. But I mean, when you're right there and you're pushing for it, it's going to be a hornet's nest. It's going to be a hornet's nest.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think they should be getting the 1 to go right here.
Yeah, this should do it. Jason Odom playing the dangerous game of trying to get 96 to push out ahead of him. 96 not wanting to give him space when he makes that launch.
Yeah, and we're gonna see if Jason's gonna get this launch over here and try to hop out there in front of the field and hold the bottom line and just and everything. But it's gonna be a lot of emotions and high tension right now as these guys are bunched up rolling down into turn 3.
Yeah. Now, with these last 5 laps to go, who are you gonna pick? I got my money on Terry right now. I think Terry's gonna be a undercard and he's gonna pull it through.
I wouldn't say Terry, but I think Jason's looking pretty strong, and as he just jumped off, I think if Jason can keep it solid, I think he's.
I'm gonna put my money on Terry. I think he can push through these packs.
Oh yeah, no, don't count Terry out. He's in perfect position right now, and I mean, right now it's you gotta go, and there's you're full throttle the whole way.
And we have a duel between Malachi and Dick right now in the number 96.
Yeah, Dick's trying to make that outside line work, but it's not rubbered in anymore after those caution laps. It's kind of clean.
And the Jays, here we go. J2 making a move on the inside. J1 being pushed up.
Right.
And finishing off that move. Oh, it looks like getting a little close. Diving into.
I mean, he barely cleared him right there.
Yeah, you're talking about. This guy can sneeze at him and still hit him.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah, you could have fit a piece of paper between them.
Yeah, I'd be scared to do that. Might cause him to turn.
We're going to come into 5 laps to go here, guys. Don't turn away. This is going to get very...
Oh, yeah. 4 laps. Let's just zoom out a little bit so we can see a little more of the pack going on right now. So you
These
can see
these guys are a little bit stretched out.
I think Jason might be setting himself up. He doesn't want to play too close and maybe catch himself off in the last 2 laps, or he just can't catch him. Maybe he's got some damage that we don't know about.
Yeah, it could be. And it looks like Justin is doing it well.
Yeah, and they're spreading out. And Terry getting locked back there with Paul Owen in the number 9. Yeah, I think this might be it right here.
Yeah, it looks like
Malachi looking for that move
steadily right now, and Malachi got a nice battle here, which is looking like that's gonna be what everyone's racing for. Is Justin is just checking out right now.
Yeah, J1 just wants to stay up there. He's got 2 laps, or it's gonna be 1 lap to go. He's got his final lap, and he's got Malachi breathing down his neck.
Yeah, with the white flag coming out right now, and Justin got a little loose right there on it.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling the pressure.
Oh yeah, feeling the pressure with 1 lap to go, white flag. Got that one car breathing down your neck. You see that big old monster in the rear view, and you're just like, oh man.
Yeah, I think Malachi might actually have a fresher set of tires than him.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, coming up to the finishing lane, we're gonna have him crossing right now. And there we go.
And there it is. Yeah. And it looks like Justin winning it, right?
Yeah, Justin won it.
Yeah, Justin Levine taking the checker flag.
J2 coming in with that checker.
What a race. What a race.
And there he goes, having fun doing his burnouts.
Yeah, man. Someone light it up. Let's get that car ready for the rest. Someone's joining them too.
Yeah, that is Dick. These guys are having some fun right there. All right, let's go ahead and post the finishing results. Everyone coming in from Australia. That's right, they are racing from Australia right now, so we are on a different time frame. Just kidding, everyone. We're racing all across the west and east coast of the United States right now. Maybe some people from the UK. We don't know, or I don't know. But your first place. What's up?
I don't think we got anybody from the UK.
I don't think so. I think we're mainly east coast right now.
Yes.
But so let's go over this real fast. We have J2 Justin L in P1. He had a great race this whole time. You know, I'm excited to talk to him in the booth and see what he's thinking out there. And then J1 Jason he came out of nowhere and then held his position the whole every single stage. So, you know, this is definitely maybe a little bit of an upset for him, because he did have a really good, I'd say, first run, and then he kind of just dropped back a little bit. I don't know exactly what happened. And then we have number 1 Malachi Drake, coming in and taking 3rd. And
yeah, it was interesting to see how Jason was. You know, he was super strong in the beginning of the race, and then fell out at the end.
Yeah, and that's really tough. Now let's go ahead and pull in Malachi. Everyone else is kind of not in chat yet. Hey Malachi, this is Booth. You copy?
I got you.
Hey man, great racing today. You were going at it with your teammate number 48. I believe that was Parker. Some solid racing out there. How do you feel about the track and how you did?
Well, first off, Parker's drives for Hendrick. I drive for CGR.
Oh, my bad. You guys are running the same paint.
That was really good racing there. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, you guys were definitely going back and forth. It was an enjoyment to watch, and Parker dropped off. I don't know if he maybe had some body trouble or what was going on, but you guys were still going back and forth with it, which was really cool to see.
sorry, my Discord cut out right there. But I think what you were asking what was happening to him, he got like involved in a wreck there towards the end.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I was asking. It looked like Parker was dropping back a little bit towards the end of the race before he got into that wreck. I was just thinking maybe he had some body trouble or maybe some car trouble in the sense of like maybe a little damage that we couldn't really see on the exterior. But
Yeah,
back
he did. I could see a little bit, but yeah,
Okay.
he definitely had a little bit.
Okay, that's what we were thinking because he looked a little squirrely out there. But way to come through on P3. Is there one you'd like to thank for the race?
Just my teammates and for Travis for putting this league on and all the admins for running it.
Well, thank you for coming out tonight. It's always a joy to see you race. You're always up there, and I'm glad to see you in P3.
All right, thank you.
Good job, man.
You gonna bring good old Jason in here?
I believe so. Oh, he jumped out of here. Looks like Jason says away from keyboard. Let's try and drag him and see what happens. Hey, Jason, this is Booth. You copy? Yeah, I believe he stepped away. We'll give him a second. We'll keep him in the broadcaster channel while we chat back and forth. I really like watching the Jays go at it right now, especially with J1 in the booth with us, Jason. He had a really good run. He was fast out there. What do you think, Zach?
I mean, I thought Jason was going to have it in the bag. He looked really comfortable out there. The way that he was charging and the way that he caught Parker, I mean, he just looked, like he was in a rhythm and just ready to pounce on it. But just right there at the end, he just couldn't get it done. And it's a tough break, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with P2. Nothing wrong with that after 167 laps. I mean, it's hard fought and everything. It's just a great race from him.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. And this is race 7. There's plenty of races to come. P2 is a great finish. It's a lot of points. So that's definitely what you want to see out there. Jason, are you back yet? Looks like Jason is not back yet. Let's go ahead and try and drag in Justin. I'm going to put him back in the AFK channel. Let's see if we can find Justin. Hey, Justin, this is Booth. You copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, congratulations, Justin, with the win, man. Way to go. It looked awesome. It looked like you had a lot of fun out there. So how you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm really hyped. I really drove so hard to get this one. I really wanted it. This is one of my favorite tracks.
Well, I mean, it showed out there. We could tell that you really wanted it right there at the end. When Jason took off from that start, and we were watching you just slowly reel him in and everything. And the minute you got past him, man, you put a lot of space between you real quick, man. Way to go out there. You looked awesome and just in a rhythm.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a good job battling all the way up there. I'm pretty sure you probably had a giant smile on your face. I think those last 3 laps or last 4 laps when Jason hit that wall.
Oh man, I didn't expect it. He was reeling me in, and I knew he was pushing. I was trying to save the right front a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as you burn it up, the car just plows, and there's nothing you could do once you burn it up. So I was hoping for something, and then when he hit the wall, that was it.
Yeah,
we were saying you were smiling from ear to ear. You're probably pushing your helmet off your head from your big.
I'd be happy with that, especially seeing that behind me. Be like, yep, that's it. Now I just got to keep it smooth.
Yeah, don't worry. I hit the wall twice today.
It happens.
I wasn't perfect.
Everybody nipped the wall once or twice. You're not alone.
Yeah.
Well, good run today. Is there anyone you'd like to thank for the race?
Definitely you guys. Can't wait to go back and see the broadcast. All the admins that put this on, and my teammates.
Definitely, man. Well, good job out there. You definitely deserve it. You fought hard, and it paid off.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that win. So we're gonna go for a repeat next.
I'm gonna try. I don't even know what track next week.
Oh boy, you better find out what track and get to practice it because we want to see you up there.
Next week is going to be Pocono, 80 laps.
Oh boy.
Ooh, the tricky triangle. How do you feel about Pocono, Justin?
Can't really say much about it. I never really raced it in the B car. Like I focus mainly on cup stuff, but we'll see what happens.
Well, hopefully practice works out for you and it pays off in the end. It definitely showed today with your placement and your finishing. So yeah, I think if you keep putting in the same amount of effort, you should be solid.
Thank you, guys.
No problem, man. I hope you have a good evening, and thank you for coming out.
You too.
All right, looks like Jason is still AFK. I'm just gonna go ahead and have to call it there. You know, if he magically pops out while we're talking, then I might pull him in. But I think we're gonna go ahead and close out the stream. I'd just like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, and for all the likes and for just viewing this. You know, it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to everyone out here racing to have, you know, friends and family tuning in and watching. So thank you for all the support, and I hope everyone has a great evening. And the next race or next broadcast should be Wednesday night with High Octane. We're gonna have a fun run, and then we'll be back at it with Sunday Core for season 2, and then once again with ASR. So don't forget to tune in, and hope everyone has a good night. And thank you again for Zach for coming in the booth. I had a great time.
Yeah, no, man, thank you. I had fun, dude, and I look forward to doing it.
Definitely, man. All right. See you guys later.
All right.